Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's recap of Big Brother 14.
So, at the POV ceremony last time, Shane replaced Frank with Jen.
Yeah, but it's double eviction week, so let's get right into it.
Alright, let's start off right off the bat with Boogie. That's not a good look. Legs spread, jacket on, hat on.
Jacket with shorts and those glasses with the clear frames.
Sucking on a wiener. 90-year-old man.
He looked like Benjamin Button in baby form.
Yeah. Boogie hates Dan. Boogie, you are just so dumb.
You really are so dumb.
You're gonna feel really stupid after this is all said and done.
Yeah. So, they showed this total anybody want cake moment, Libra. Yes.
But that moment went on and on and on.
It was right after the POV, and tensions were running high.
Frank's like, stuff your sorries in a sack. You're just Dan's bitch.
He said that to Shane.
Yeah. They were really, really attacking everyone in the house really bad. Probably except for Ashley, because they were doing her.
Ew. So then Dan was just lying on the couch in the living room reading the Bible. And
Boogie was going nuts.
Yeah.
And, the best way to deal with a bully is just to diffuse them, which is exactly what Dan did.
Mm-hmm. And
it was getting Boogie even more pissed. But there was nothing he could do about it because Dan just wouldn't acknowledge him. You go, Dan.
That was awesome.
So, at the end of that whole fiasco, Boogie was just like, you better watch out for Ian. Not even knowing. Alright, so Jen is really dumb.
She's just setting herself up for failure, saying all this stupid stuff and acting way overreacting about the whole situation.
Even if you were to survive the vote, which you are, people are going to be pissed at you because you're dumb. Alright, so Julie catches up with the old house guests. She beams in and
she's
says,
guess what? It's double eviction.
And the second person evicted is going to be the first one on the jury. Surprise!
Hope you packed a few novels.
Yeah. Alright, so it's time for the pleadings. And Jen basically gets up there and is like, wow, a lot has happened this week. I'm grateful. Vote for me.
Okay, sit down. Next up was Boogie with his what he thought was an Oscar speech.
In Bizarro World.
He's like, I want to thank my business partner.
Yeah.
I want to thank my son.
Yeah, who I hope I won't be seeing in an hour. Guess what? Alright, so, and then he turns his full attention 100% over to Joe. And is like, Joe, you owe me.
In so many words.
Go New England Patriots.
Ugh, he would be a Patriots fan.
Exactly.
Alright, so by a vote of 5-2, Mr. Boogie was voted out.
Good. Sorry, baby Brady. Daddy's coming home to Honey Boo Boo. Alright, so Boogie immediately realizes, hey, something's up, huh? And tells Frank, don't trust Ian.
Well, Ian has some good bywords for Boogie. He's like, you're gonna see some things that you don't like, and I think he also said, get to steppin'.
Yeah,
which is something that Boogie said during
I'm kind
All-Stars.
of pissed that Ian was stupid enough to do that, because
he was gonna find out anyway.
Yeah, I guess so. But when Boogie sits down with Julie, that's when the minds get blown. The goodbye messages were so sweet.
So good. Brittany with the Chilltown phone call, but
Janelle.
But it was a phone call from Janelle.
Nice. Dan, his was kind of boring. He was like,
but it was like, yes.
Yeah. I respected you when you came in, but I'm not going to say the rest.
And then Ian was like, surprise, it was me.
Surprise, quack pack, sorry grandpa, bye. Alright, so it's HOH competition, and it's called before or after. You had to pick whether an event happened before or after another event.
Y'all know how it works.
Ashley was out first.
Then Joe, then Jen, and then Dan. So
well, they were all in one block.
Yeah.
Then Frank was out.
So the final three were Brittany, Danielle, and Ian. And then Brittany got out. So it was Danielle and Ian.
And Ian won. I can't believe it.
On the tiebreaker question.
Right. So they came back from the commercial break, and it looked like Ian was trying to make a little deal with Joe. Which is whatever. So he nominated Frank and Ashley, and his reasonings were, things were said after the competition, and my heart is racing. It was pretty genius. All right, so it's time for the POV competition, somewhere over the veto. It's the old, gotta find two things hidden in the ball pit, bring them back one at a time, and then the veto symbol.
It's pretty much what they did during the double eviction last year, too.
Exactly. Frank wins, though, unfortunately. It almost looked like Ian was gonna pull it out when he came out with the first clover. Joe just was, like, dying on the floor.
I was scared for Joe. So then Frank is like, Ian, you made the wrong decision.
Yeah, we should have got rid of you the first week. All right. That's right. I would have been, you're right, hair. All right. So Julie tries to get something going. Well, no. First, Frank tries to make a quick deal with Brittany and Shane.
Yeah, he wants to try and go after Dan with them.
And Brittany's all wonk-eyed, just like, because she is a wonk-eye.
That's not nice.
It's charming. All right, so Ian is told to sit down by Julie.
He's pacing around like a caged animal.
That's part of his charm. And Frank uses the POV on himself. Duh.
So then Ian puts up Joe in his place.
All right, so
He's a pawn, though.
yeah, it's time for the speeches. This was
This
Ashley's.
was weird.
Ashley's speech was like, everyone underestimated me. I'm not articulate. Ian, I thought, up, time's up.
She looked like she was under the influence of something.
Something.
For real, though. Because, like, yeah, she's, like, kind of an airhead, whatever. Well, not kind of. She's an airhead or whatever. But, like, you could see it in her eyes. Like,
She
there
was
something
glazed
going
over.
on.
Glazed over. I think she got into grandma's medicine.
I don't know.
All right, so Joe, the genius that he is, decides to do the best POV speech in the history of Big Brother. I have to hand it to him.
He did something right.
No words, because he knows if he opens up his big loud mouth, people are going to be like, eh. So, yeah. He just was like...
He's like, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Great. He wanted to stay. It was genius.
All right, so by a vote of 5-1, Ashley, the space cadet, was the second casualty of the week.
She comes out to Julie and is like, oh my god, I love your side pony. I'm not feeling love. And then her whole interview with Julie was like, I'm a floater. I got the wrong people angry.
She was a little bit more not high during this interview.
It's like she was sitting in the principal's office, though, you know? Baby midnight toker at home, and then she got to the
sobered up
principal's.
quick.
Exactly. So, they have not done the HOH yet, and if you want to find out who wins the HOH...
Look in the info for today's spoiler! Or watch tomorrow, or both.
Do both, several times. It's good for you. Alright, so I guess we'll... Oh, you're leaving.
Yes.
So the next time you see the recaps, it's not going to be with her.
But I'll still be doing the spoilers, y'all, so keep watching them.
Exactly. So, till next time, much love.